Hey everybody, Cody Menz here, doing another quick little what's new video. Recording this right after my live stream that I guess did here Thursday night. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure what the NA weekend special is going to be, if there even is going to be a really big one just because of the black market going on. So definitely double check the World of Tanks .com portal for that. Sorry, I usually kind of wait until I know what it is. A little low on time. In any event though, obviously black market news. We have some news on the 1.8 test server as well that popped up today. So anyway, let's start with some important stuff. All these links you'll find in the video description below and kind of in the order that you see them. Something really important. For the NA server, the next tank up at 7 a.m. Eastern time, so like 30 minutes after this video is going to be releasing. It's going to release really early. Sorry if it pings any of you guys pretty early, but the LEFH 18B2, basically for 300 gold, that's it. Basically a garage slot. If you actually buy it full price. I don't know who buys garage slots full price, but anyway, pretty much for nothing. They're going to go quick. They went under 10 seconds on all the other servers. So yeah, definitely click fast. Something that's important though, as you can see here on this article on NA, I'm just going to use Eastern time. So 7 a.m. Eastern time, we are going to be having the left for sale. However, after that, Wargaming has decided to turn basically the NA server's time back to all the other servers after their little screw up. So there will be one at 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow as well. Not that much of a gap in between the two. So unfortunately, we're back to the times of we don't know what's coming, just like all the other servers. So I guess it's fair, excuse me. But unfortunately, 11 a.m. Eastern time falls in the middle of the workday for the bulk of the population. 11 p.m. is pretty late for people to stay up as well who have work. And then as you get into like the central time zone, same holds true there. A little bit better for the evening though. I guess the West Coast server, or not the server, West Coast peeps, you guys got some pretty good time now. So, yeah, but unfortunately it does screw over a lot of people, I feel like. But, I guess we have to live with it. So yeah, unfortunately there's that. In any event though, before I get into more things with the black market, kind of an updated list on some stuff that we could still see. I removed the tanks that I picked correctly. I feel like all the tanks so far that were on this list, outside of, I think I excluded the Lansen. I had mentioned that we might have seen the Lansen, but I didn't have it on this list, so whoops. Don't trust any leaks. Also, I removed the Waffentrager E100 because I kind of joked about that a little bit. A lot of people are taking that way too far. It's not coming back. Basically let up on it, people. I still think we'll see some 3D styles, specifically the T44-100 being sold alongside a 3D style. I think the FV215B Heavy is a pretty strong possibility for a tier 10 with credits. My top unique tank not being sold, I think, is the 113 Beijing Opera, I think, or, the 703 100mm, the old Kanoning Jagd Panzer, I think would be a pretty good option. I still hope they do not do any of these tier 9s. That would be a very slippery slope. But also, I think another strong possibility is the Mini Mouse, basically the PZ38H. I think that would be a pretty cool tank for them to sell that a lot of people don't have. I own it, and it's not as good as it used to be, but it is a fun little tier 2, kind of like the PZ2J. It's much similar to the the H35, I think, in the France, I believe, for that nation. And the texture, it's very similar to that, but I believe the weak spots are a little bit stronger on the PZ38H. In any event, though, we'll see what comes out on all these servers tomorrow. And one good thing, so WGstatus.com here, / blah blah blah, the links in the video description. This will tell you what is going to be up for grabs unless Wargaming changes the way that they do it, roughly 5 minutes before any of these sales are due to happen. It'll tell you basically what the tank is, how much it is basically being sold for, whether it's the actual price or the minimum auction price, because they have auctions now, which I really don't want them to auction tanks for gold, because I think that's gonna, like, you're basically, not to say extorting people, but you can't trust people with allowing them to bet as much gold as, you know, credits is one thing, but gold is another thing. I feel like, I guess imagine a Type 59G with an auction. People will like be betting, which, you know, like 50,000 gold or something insane to have it, you know, it'll make them tons of money. But I feel like wargaming, like, have a heart. Do not do any auctions for gold. Again, have a heart. I'll leave this here though, but it'll basically just show you for the Russian server. Like, it'll show you how many are left, so it won't work for your server as far as the amount, but it will tell you the specific tank about 5 minutes before it actually is for sale. So yay. I'm sure wargaming doesn't want people to know about this though. 1.8 common tested today. Honestly, a little bit disappointing. I guess, you know, the big rebalance is taking up a lot of stuff, but one thing to note, they are removing basically rewards for merit, and they're replacing them basically with what World of Warships and World of Warplanes have, daily quests, where you're gonna have 3 of them, I believe a 4th one, and you can re-roll them and stuff. And it's basically just replacing the rewards for merit for giving you daily missions that you can do and earn stuff, and as you complete them you'll fill up a bar basically, and then you earn bonds after you complete a certain amount of them. So in a way, you know, it's something nice, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little bit more complicated instead of just random stuff falling in your lap, but it does give you a goal to work towards, which I guess is good. They're improving session stats, thank God, because I feel like this is going towards when they do this big rebalance. They said they're most likely going to be splitting people's stats at some point between, say, prior to World of Tanks 2.0. They talked about having old stats and then new stats because all the tank HP, all the shell damage, and everything's changing, you know, for the better. But session stats, oh my god, I'm getting so tongue-tied here because it's so late. They're being improved, yay. Rank battles see an improvement. What you see here is, you know, just some of the rewards and stuff like that. Yay, awesome, because they're coming back soon. But basically, they are separating wheeled tanks in the matchmaking queue for ranked battles. They're also lowering the amount of experience you get from destroying tanks, so you aren't basically trying to kill steal. Not that that's really a thing, but in ranked battles you got a huge bonus for killing tanks last go around. They lowered that down, which is nice. And then kind of tucked in here, they buffed wheeled tanks. Yay! That's what we're all asking for. But yeah, basically it's kind of like a bug fix, but I don't feel like this is the time to basically announce like that they're buffing wheeled tanks. Basically going in reverse, they fixed the where, I guess, the angle of your wheels being able to go in reverse, it, you know, is lower than going forward or something like that. It, you know, it's just something weird, I guess, to help you from getting out from being stuck in places. I guess I say it, you know, it's a bug fix or something, but it says it's a new feature, so maybe you'll be able to traverse better, you know. I don't know. To me, I don't feel like the wheeled tanks needed this. I'm not always the biggest wheel tank hater, but I completely agree that this is not the time to be doing this. Like, come on. You're making my life hard wargaming. Anyway, that's the gist of 1.8 outside of, you're going to see some stuff for Frontline, because that's coming back very soon here. Maybe we'll see it at the very end of February, but most likely I would assume it'll start in March. But who knows? Who the hell knows? Maybe it'll pop up next week, like a little second version of 1.8, and we'll see some Frontline, you know, some cool stuff with that. Alright, outside of this, I don't think I have any. Nah, this is just an extra thing. The only other thing I wanted to say is, so I forgot the past couple weeks, the Showdown Saturday tank for NA is the P44 Pantera, tier 8. So when you're seeing this, you know, this releases on Friday. If you play your P44 Pantera, if you haven't already, more or less, what you need to do is basically just get a decent battle in it. You go onto Twitter if you're afraid that Twitter is like going to track you and stuff like that. Just make a fake account with a fake email. But you just need to attach your 3 end game screens. You just hit the print screen button. You attach them to a post. You know, it's pretty easy. You just click this. You attach them and you reply with your like World of Tanks username and stuff. Only for the NA server. And if you beat their post-it score on Saturday. All right, little buddy. You're probably freaking people out. Levi, he's just coughing because his nose is running. Here you go, little bud. You want a biscuit? Drink. If you get higher than the experience that they post, you get some goodies, you know, like boosters, gold sometimes, premium time, bonds, you know, just some fun stuff. But in any event, that's really it for the news. This is a little bit longer than I thought it would be. The last little thing I wanted to say is for those that are short on credits for the black market here, make sure to clear out your depot. But oh my god, dog, I apologize, guys. My dog has been giving me some trouble basically with the live stream. I feel bad for him though. His nose is a little drippy. But yeah, he's ready for bed. Make sure you go through. You can't sell all of your emblems and stuff though, so this is something a lot of people don't do. But like this doesn't work as far as applied, but you can go through and sell some of these. I've already done it, and you can get some credits, whether it's emblems, inscriptions, and some basically goodies. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have picked the Type 59G because you can't see all the options, but go through, you can get some credits. If you've never done it before and you have an old account, you can find a crap ton of credits in there. But anyway, let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching. See you guys. I can mumble and babble on all night, and good luck in the black market. See y'all.